I was going to do something here, but let's just put that off for a second because we need to have a family meeting.
Yeah, major family meeting.
Patty?
I'm here.
All right, let's all gather around for a second. And it's just I think you should do the honors for this.
Well,
The honors.
well, this came up because, well, can I say that you have somebody kind of new in your life?
For sure.
Okay. So Tanya has a new man in her life. I know.
Hold on.
I know.
Since
Yes.
what did I call it? Since Dr. Screen?
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Yes.
Well, originally Dr. Screen Time.
Yeah.
And what was it last week? Yeah, last week we were out. What?
You literally just finished with Lucky Charms Stayover.
This is how crazy the timing of this was. So Lucky Charms leaves town, goes back to Chicago, okay? And I'm sad. I'm crying that day because it's just bad. And that chapter is closed.
You were sad because you were sad he was leaving?
No, I was sad because I knew like it just wasn't going to be anything. Like I knew he was like going back. We weren't going to see each other again. It was just not. It was just not.
And
So-
then
the next day, I go to this wedding in Riverside, and it's just a bunch of my friends. And I was like, I'm just going to have a really good time. I just want to like get drunk and have fun with my friends and just.
Right. Forget about this guy.
Yeah, forget about this guy. Keep it sans. Like, no intention of like even
Sans,
flirting,
sans.
whatever.
Yeah, I think you're reading it too much.
And so then I meet this guy at the wedding who happens to work with our coworker Sierra back here, her fiance. So he lives in LA.
You're already saying too much.
Oh, okay.
This is my point. This is my point.
But so we have a connection, and we figure out like
So you know he's not Crazy Town.
not crazy town, works here, has like a normal job.
Let's just leave it at they hit it off.
And we hit it off.
right.
And we've been talking every day since.
It's
And
going
the reason you bring this up is
because I don't want her to bring this up. I feel like I'm so happy for her, and I've never seen you happier. And you're literally, she always smiles from ear to ear in general, but she's just really happy when she talks about it, when she talks about the things they've done and this and that and whatever. I'm like, keep this to yourself for as long as possible.
And I agree, but how many weeks have you known him?
Almost a month.
And when Sisney says you're happier than ever, I feel like you're happier than ever when you meet anyone new.
That's true. I do
Maybe.
get really giddy. However, there's a lot of things about this guy that really like align with my life that has not been the case in any guy.
And there's no red flags.
Sisney, what are you doing?
I know.
You're talking
I
about
know.
him.
This is the thing.
I mean, that's very
But wait,
hypocritical.
can I tell you two things that I was like, oh my gosh, Ryan's
No.
but it's not telling about him. That I was like, Ryan's gonna be obsessed with. This guy's only posted one photo on his Instagram since 2016. He didn't even have Instagram on his phone for 2 years. I was like, oh my gosh. And then he hates FaceTime.
Why am I going to be so obsessed about those two
Because
things?
that's like so you.
I'm just saying, we've gone through Dr. W. We've gone through Stilts. We've gone through Lucky Charms. And it's like, I feel like because you talked about all of them on the radio, I don't know if it was because you talked about it on the radio, but I just feel like there's some sort of sabotage when it comes to sharing too much, especially in the early stages.
Pressure. It does add pressure.
Yes. Could scare them off.
Did you tell him what you do for a living?
Yeah. And I told him not to listen, and he's like,
No, but you can't say that either.
No,
As
he's
soon as
so-
you say, don't put your hand in the cookie jar, when mom leaves the apartment, you put your hand in the cookie jar.
no, but he like can't listen. He like gets to work earlier. He's always on calls. Like he's just.
He
That's what
can't
Dr.
listen.
W
Possible-
said too.
Exactly.
That
It's
I don't
impossible
listen
to
because
listen.
I'm
You can
doing
listen on your
surgery.
phone. Yeah,
No,
you can listen on your phone. And the surgeons listen during surgery.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
There's
I
no
have-
way.
I know doctors who tell me that they listen to Ryan's Roses during surgery.
no.
Or the other one, I can't listen because I'm in Chicago, but they're like, he's listening on his
On
phone.
iHeartRadio.
You know what I mean? It's like, they're all listening.
Yeah, they're all
not.
listening.
So are you saying that we should give this like a little embargo period
Yeah,
where
like-
she should really get in deep before we come back to talking about it on the air?
give it a beat.
And
Give it a
we
beat
should all
before
hold
you-
her accountable for it. Like, help her,
Yes.
not talk about it.
But here's the thing, you guys. I get like, it's not like I feel like I have to talk about it. This is like, I just get excited, and it's like, this is
I
like,
understand.
this is so exciting. Like I literally
Why?
think about him all the time.
And don't say anything, but say something. Why is this different?
I've never. So he has a church here in LA. It's not my church, but it's his church. That's too much. Is it too much already?
Sorry. He was testing you.
Oh, but he goes to church every Sunday, and I've never dated somebody that's actually kind of aligned with me in that side, which is very unique.
Let's call him Malone. I'm going to call him Malone.
Malone?
His name, his on-air name should be Malone.
Now he has a nickname.
Wait, what's
this is how it
Malone?
starts. And why Malone?
Because you said, what did you say? He doesn't post, right?
Oh.
No Post Malone.
He doesn't post.
And what are you drinking?
No Post Malone. Drinking water.
Oh. Looks like a wine glass.
No
It's
post.
the only thing I can find in the break room. Someone brought it up from the restaurant down the street.
No Post Malone is actually so good.
No Post
No
Malone.
Post Malone.
But we can't.
See?
Right,
can't.
right. So just forget that we're calling him No Post Malone.
What happens is she has, and maybe in a few weeks you'll have a little issue, and then you'll bring it up, and then you talk about it on the air, and then here's all these cooks in the kitchen giving you all these opinions, and this poor guy has like no say.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Why don't we only give an update or ask one question about No Post Malone on the first Monday of every month
I love it.
until it's become a thing? Because that's after church too, right? So
Yeah.
you've just seen No Post Malone.
We don't go to the same church.
Yeah, but what?
It'll happen.
I'm sure you guys will. Yeah, it's Patty.
Yeah.
You'll merge.
Yeah.
You'll merge.
Oh, wait, he's just so cute.
What's he look like?
I'll show you a photo. I'll send you a photo.
Okay,
Because
no,
this is,
just put it up to the screen. Let me see.
but can I just tell you guys something? I do think I don't think that talking about it on there has really been the demise of any of my relationships or the guys that I've dated.
It can be.
However, I do think that because I have shared too much about who the person is, listeners have found them on Instagram and then they'll DM him and be like, "Don't hurt Tanya.
just
We
said
love
this.
her." Blah blah blah. But this guy is like has nothing, so we're good.
What do you mean he has nothing?
Like no Instagram.
Yeah, like they can't.
No Post Malone.
No post Malone.
But
feel
once
that?
you start talking about him, he's gonna get the little bug, and he's gonna start posting because now he's giddy. Now
No
he's getting
chance.
attention.
Zero chance.
What if he wants a podcast or something?
Zero chance.
How do you know zero chance?
Because I know him.
How far away is the photo in your
Yeah.
photo roll?
Scrolling.
She's scrolling through 1,000 photos.
She has to get past all her selfies.
Yeah, no, here.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you see?
Can you? Oh my gosh,
That's
he looks
so-
very happy.
He's so happy, you guys. Like, he's the type of person that, like, walks into a room and is just, like, has that
Is he higher or lower than 30?
lower.
Mm.
He's younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
Higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
Higher or lower than 28?
Bing, bing, bing,
28.
bing, bing, bing.
Okay, we should stop. We should stop. Can I see it one more time?
Yeah. You guys,
What does he do for work? He's very casually dressed.
well, this is out on a Saturday. This is not at
What
work.
does he do for work then?
He works in accounting.
You guys.
Oh, so
Oh,
he's-
this is
Talk
too
about
much.
this.
Guys, this is come on. This is boilerplate. Listen, your father would really like him.
Yeah.
He was
He
an
would
accountant,
probably
right?
get along great with Michael, too. Things are all aligning. This is why we don't want it to be sabotaged.
I
Let's not
know.
reveal too much more. 28. He's an accountant. He's bearded.
He's not an accountant, but it's in that realm.
Finance.
Yeah. Finance.
Finance.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sisney, for filling in the blanks.
He makes money for a living.
And how about the fact that Sisney knows everything and you've kept it from all of us, Patty included?
That's not true.
No, she's told me things.
Yeah, we all know.
Come on, you guys. Put me on the group text. I don't want to be left out. No Post Malone.
No Post Malone, you guys. I have to say, though, like,
No, don't say.
okay,
Say,
I'm not
say.
going to say it.
Oh,
No, just say
geez.
that part and then we'll take a break.
I think he's really special.
So do I. As to why we think we should
Nip it.
in the bud.
Okay. Mark the time, 8:47. Slate, Wednesday, August 28, 2019. We'll see. We'll play this back and see. Just before your wedding.
I like caller number 4.
It's not number 4. It's line 4.
Oh.
I'll take caller number 4 right now. You taking requests? Lucille and Diamond Bar, you're caller number 4.
It's Rocio.
Oh, Lucille.
It's like Rosie with an O.
Rusil.
Oh, okay. Lucille.
No, with an R.
Rocio.
Oh,
Rusil.
Rocio. Oh, it's just so you know, it's spelled Lucille. Is that not right?
I know. No. I get a lot of that.
Oh, there we go. Rocio.
Rocio. Okay, Rocio, you're on the air with us. Go ahead.
I just want to tell her that regardless of what you guys do, you try to tell her to stop talking about it. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. Even the way if you listen to her on the radio, whatever it is that she does, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen.
You know, I also was thinking when you said that you were crying when Lucky Charms left to go back to Chicago, one thought I had in my mind was everything that you face in your life, anyone, everything that happens to you in your life is to your greatest benefit. And that's what you got to think. Even the worst stuff. That was to your greatest benefit because no Post Malone came in to save the day. And so thank you, Rocio. Appreciate it. Bye. And we're only going to talk about this on the first Monday of every month except for September.
Yeah, except for
Labor
September's Labor
So
Day.
we'll do it on Tuesday.
Okay, do it
That's
on
a week
Tuesday.
away.
Tuesday.
You're breaking the rule.
Well, this is going to be like our first big weekend.
It's perfect.
No more talking.
You guys.
All right. Coming up next. What is he? What sign is he?
Aries.
Oh.
Oh, look who's in the horoscope report.
I know, and his Enneagram is a 3-wing too. So good.
And if he's listening, he's going to hear his horoscope next.